I when we said goodbye to each other, I was just like sniffing the top of your head. I was like, I don't want to forget this smell. Like you were my like newborn baby, and I was sniffing the soft spot on your head. Hello, everybody! Welcome to episode 5 of SusumeDiaries. I am Eerie Canary, and my co-host here is Amadea. Hello.
I'm Moist Critical. Thank you. Please don't like that name me. Thank you.
Oh, my bad. Fuck. Sorry. Cheese. Aw, cheese.
Aw, cheese.
Aw, cheese.
Aw, cheese.
It's
I'm
good to
joking.
Be
I'm still Amadea. Don't get
thank
jump
God.
scared. I'm not actually a man. Don't worry.
I was starting to panic inside. It's good to be next to you again, wife.
It is, but it feels awful not being next to each other IRL.
Yeah, it does. I miss you. I miss being snuggled up next to you and sniffing you. I mean,
yeah.
Being normal next to you.
No, I think that is pretty normal for us. Okay, I don't even want to like, you know that like most of the time when I stream and I say something super awkward, people are like, only you and Eerie would get this, or like only you and Eerie would like think this is normal. I'm like, that's why she's my wife, because none of you get me like she does.
When we were saying,
anyways,
oh yeah,
we got
yeah.
sidetracked
We're immediately.
The intro.
Today we're going to be talking about our IRL meeting whenever we got to meet each other in person last month. And we're going to be talking about all of our fun things we did together, our experiences together, and also some life updates because some things are changing.
Yes. Very exciting things, in my opinion.
Yes.
Super exciting things. Yeah, me and Eerie finally got to meet IRL, which we already mentioned last episode. We did want to record an episode when we were together, but I'm gonna be so honest. When we ended up like being together, most of the time we would just sit there for like 8 hours straight and just yap at each other and then be too tired to do anything else like at all.
Yeah. Like every single time, every day that we got together, we just talked like the entire day. It was awesome.
I remember literally the first day we met. I went over to your hotel where you were staying because you were staying so really close to me. I went over to your hotel. First of all, that was such a surreal experience. I don't even know if we've actually talked about that to each other yet.
I don't think so.
I went over to see you, and like the moment I saw you, I was in such shock. Not from like anything bad, but out of happiness. I was like, this is not real right now. You know what I mean? Like when you see something and you're like, is this actually happening right now? Because I was walking over to her because she was like 15 minutes away from where I live. And I was walking over there. I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And then I stood there and I looked at you and I was like, wait, is this actually real now? Because while you're still texting, everything is so like, oh yeah, I'm so excited, I'm so nervous and everything. But then you were in front of me. Okie dokie. Guys, don't worry about the quick model change. It's like 40 degrees Celsius for me. I don't know, I think it's pretty hot for you as well.
Oh my God,
the Wi-Fi and everything is like barely holding up. So we switched away from YouTube Studio so we can just make sure everything actually records today without getting stopped. So today we're in the box.
We're in the
box.
What's
in the box?
It's us.
It's the box.
We're in the box.
We're in the box. Huge shout out on this point to Neon for making these amazing little foogies, and huge shout out to Arda for getting them to us. Thank you so much. But anyways, back to us, because that's what we're here for. But yeah, to get back on track, when I like finally saw you, I could see like in both of our eyes, our brains were like buffering for like 3 seconds.
Oh, 100,000,000%. I was like, computing, wife real.
Because I remember the doors got open because the Galactics were really nice. They like opened the doors and just like got out of the way. They like opened the door and got out of the way.
Yeah.
And you and I both looked at each other with mouths open, eyes glistening with hope and love.
Mouths wide open For real.
And then I just rushed over to you and I hugged you and it was the best day ever. I was shaking for like, I think I genuinely didn't stop shaking because after we met at the hotel. We went up to your room a little bit. We chilled there for like an hour and then we went outside. We went to a couple supermarkets and then we went to my place. I genuinely think I only stopped shaking after like an hour at my place.
Oh my gosh. I was shaking like crazy too. We were both all shook up.
Yeah, very shook up.
Yeah.
But in a good way. In a good way. It was it wasn't like anything bad happened. It was just all the excitement and all the happiness and the emotions of like finally seeing you and touching you and hugging you and
it felt like a dream. Like it felt so surreal.
It did. It was a really nice feeling though. So we met up the first day and again, like we met up at your hotel and we chilled a little bit and then you told me a little bit about well, first of all, we got lost in a hotel.
Yeah, so the hotel we were in like is a repurposed, like very old, I think, apartment building. Like it used to be somewhere where people lived. So there were a lot of like different like hallways and corridors and stuff. And
it was very artsy.
It was very artsy, but I was like so stun locked by wife being there that I couldn't remember how to get back to the room, and I like took us down some wrong turns. We figured it out. She's real, guys. She's real. She's really real.
I know. We're both not just voices in each other's heads when we're playing games online, and we actually exist.
We do. It's so.
We do.
It's like actually, I'm still.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like still
like
in
processing?
shock. Yeah. I'm still in shock and awe that you're real and you're not just like made of pixels.
I know, it was so beautiful. But yeah, we finally got to your room and we both immediately had like gifts for each other, and in very us fashion, it couldn't just be normal gifts. We gave each other just like little bits and hats and stuff like that for each other, and I'm still so sad because Eerie was kind enough to gift me a strand of her hair, and we kept forgetting to cut off one of like my hair to give you as well. So now you don't have a strand. I do have it. I do have yours.
Good. You have to keep it forever.
I will never let it go. I take it to the shower with me to clean it.
You shampoo my wad of hair that I gave you.
I shampoo it.
I tied it to a calico critter so it wouldn't get lost.
Yeah, it's so cute. Nah, obviously I don't shampoo it. I feel like it is. It looks over my most prized possession. But I remember we were at the hotel and then you told me the I Poppy story.
I Poppy! I don't know what was going on like right outside of our hotel, but the first night that me and the Galactics were there, because we got there really late when we flew in, so me and Amma met the next day. But the first night that we were there, like getting settled in, we just heard like a whole group of people, like it sounded like a whole group of like women's voices all going, I Poppy, I Poppy, I Poppy, I Poppy, I.
I still wonder if it was like a party, or if they were like, winding up for an orgy.
It sounded like a party because it sounded like not just like 5 or 6 people. It sounded like a crowd of people. And they did that for like 2 hours.
Oh my god.
But we were like, do you think it's like a weird sex thing, or do you think they're just like having a good time? We did wonder.
I mean, you could have a good time during a weird sex thing. Isn't that the whole point of it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
we
I assume it was just like a birthday party or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we gave each other our gifts. We chit-chatted a little bit. Then we headed out, and literally the first thing we did, we literally only went to like 2 or 3 supermarkets, and then we went home to my place because we have a lot of like really, really, really good like vegan options. In Austria, and also like gluten-free. So I told Eerie like, oh, you know what? Like the first day, like let's just make like a huge like vegan gluten-free like charcuterie board, and just like, you know, get some drinks, enjoy our night, just chit-chat. And literally we went to like 2 or 3 stores and immediately got so exhausted from just going to those 2 or 3 stores.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
we were like, oh god, this is too much. Yeah.
But it was so cool because we don't have like the cheese and meat substitutes we have here where I live, like in the part of the country that I live in, are not very good. Like they don't taste good, the textures are not good. But where you live, there's so many like your like vegan deli meats actually taste like deli meats, and they have the same texture and everything.
Yeah, they're so good.
It was so good. It was wonderful. I miss it so much.
I'll send you, well, probably not, but I wish I could send you a good care package of it if it wasn't for the tariffs and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we made a really cute charcuterie board. We made a very I think we made some people uncomfortable in that one store with the daddy story. I think people looked at us and were like, what the fuck is this this polycule?
Yeah, because like it would be like me, the Galactics on one side and Amma on the other side, and I'd be like holding both their hands. It definitely looked like a strange polycule.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
It was so
I kept wondering. I was like, people must think we have like the weirdest relationship right now, but also, who cares?
Who cares? Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we met up, right? We met up like before noon. I remember I came to your hotel. Was it 10 or 11?
It was like 11:15, I think.
Yeah, it was something like that. We did the shopping. We went to my place. I think you guys left back to your hotel at what was it, like 2 a.m.?
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. I think it was like 3. It was like almost 3 a.m.
It was super late, and low-key we kept yapping. The only reason why we stopped yapping was like, oh my god, we still have like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't fuck up our sleep schedule immediately on like the first night. Maybe we should like
But we like I didn't want to leave you. Like I didn't want to be apart from you. I wanted to stay forever.
It was so beautiful.
We got lost.
And like when oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, on the way back to the hotel that first night, we got lost on the way back, and it was still the part of the year where it like dips kind of chilly at night.
At night, yeah.
And I was not dressed for it, and it was like 3 a.m. and it was windy, and I was freezing to death because we got lost. So it took us like almost a half hour to get home because we like took wrong turns like multiple times. And by the time we got back to the hotel, I was like like teeth chattering, shivering. Yeah. I was like, ugh, but I got in a hot shower and I just like sat under the hot water for a while, and then I felt better.
Yeah. But I will never forget that first day, like genuinely, because like you came over, and when I say we yapped, I genuinely mean we did not take a single break. There wasn't like, I think I wasn't on my phone for more than like 10 seconds in like one go during that day. It was only to like reply to somebody if like my mom called me, or like, you know, one of my moms texted me about something important.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
We were like yapping for like 12 hours straight.
We didn't even breathe.
Actually, more than 12 hours.
We didn't take any breathing breaks. Yeah. So we got together at like 11 a.m. I went home we went back to the hotel at like 3. So yeah, it was like 15 hours straight of just yapping.
It was beautiful.
My throat hurt the next morning because we talked so much.
And I remember laying in bed that day so exhausted, but in such a positive way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my heart was so full and I was so happy. It felt like one of those like, you know, you felt like young again and like healthy and shit like that, where you would like be at a party with your friends and you had like an amazing night and talk and have good foods and drinks. We had like wine?
Yeah.
And soju?
It was like that best
It
day
was
ever
so
feeling.
good. It was.
It was the best day ever.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's kind of how our entire stay together kind of went. We would just like meet up mostly at my place and just yep for the entire day. It was also a lot of the times because and we were aware of this, right? We were aware this was gonna happen. But I think it was mostly like we would hang out a day and then like take a day break. Not a break from each other. That's that sounds wrong.
Just a break to like lay in bed.
Yeah. Just like lay in bed and stuff like that. But that worked out great because I did feel like after you left, I needed like 4 or 5 days to fully like come back to
oh my gosh,
health.
Girl.
To be honest,
You're
still suffering.
I'm still suffering. I spiraled when I got back. I handled the trip so well. I was like, oh my god, maybe I'm just like getting healthier somehow because I'm handling this trip so well. As soon as we like landed back in the States, I started to do like poorly again, and then I just like have been on a spiral down ever since. Like my dysautonomia has been really bad. My MCAS has been really bad. I've been like in like a 6-week long flare. Wait, it's not even been 6 weeks. I'm being dramatic. It's been like a 3-week long flare.
When did you leave?
I left. I think it was like a month
ago.
Been
that long, has it?
No, it was like 4 weeks ago. It feels like forever though.
I know. It was
like
so weird all of a sudden. Bro, it was so weird all of a sudden not just being able to like come over to you because like later on Eerie also moved to a different hotel which was literally 2 minutes away from me.
Yeah, it was like right around the corner.
Literally. It was right around the corner. So it was so easy to just walk over there. So especially the first like week, just like going outside, walking by there and not walking into the hotel to like come up to you, I was like, what the fuck is even happening?
Yeah. Oh my god. When we said goodbye to each other, I was just like sniffing the top of your head. I was like, I don't want to forget this smell. Like you were my like newborn baby and I was sniffing the soft spot on your head.
We got a little unlucky towards the end, specifically for like being able to say goodbye because sadly Eerie hurt herself like when we're outside because we were like, okay, the entire time we went nowhere, right? You literally spent your entire time in Austria either at my place or there's a store in Austria that's called Müller. And it kind of is like, it's like a drugstore store, but it has like a little bit of everything, right? It also has like it also has like toys and foods and like skincare and makeup and body care. It has like everything, right? Even like electronics and shit like that.
It's the best.
Yeah. Anytime Eerie wasn't over at my place, I was like, oh, what you guys up to today? And she's like, we're in Müller.
We're in Müller. You know.
You were in there like, if it was
like every day.
You were over there. But we had like one day where we were like, oh, maybe we should do like, I felt bad because you came all the way from America to Austria. You like flew across the oceans and you had seen nothing yet.
I saw you. That's the most important Austrian monument that I came to see.
Hell yeah. But I was like, okay, hold on. Maybe we should do like some sightseeing, right? Just a little bit. Yeah. And we did like on one day. And sadly, you like hurt yourself that day because we went to a cafe and fuck that cafe.
Yeah.
That cafe, it was like, oh yeah, it's
like wheelchair accessible.
Like wheelchair accessible and there's accessibility and everything. It did not have it. You had like such a hard time getting to the toilet and then you hurt yourself during that.
Yeah. Because I had to go.
Then like
there was like 2 stairs to get into the place, which was, it would be fine if I didn't have to pee because we were sitting outside. But I had to pee really bad. Like I hadn't peed in like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So Galactics helped me up the 2 steps into the place. But then there were I think it was 1 or 2 steps, another couple of steps to get from the restaurant into the bathroom. So I needed help doing that too. And sometimes they like uneven, because you have to lift your legs unevenly to like, go upstairs.
Yeah.
And like my neck was all messed up from going over like all the bumps in the cobblestone and stuff earlier that day. and when my like neck gets messed up, it messes with my legs because I have like issues with my spine, so I couldn't like move my legs very well. So I was having to like do weird stuff with my hips to get my legs up the stairs, like even with help. And then I like subluxed one of my hips because I was like moving my legs weird. So then my neck was messed up and my hip was messed up and I was hurted so bad.
Yeah. Well, the thing that pissed me off a lot about that, I should actually look this up, but I'm pretty sure that by law in Austria, you have, even if you don't have a ramp built into your establishment, I'm pretty sure you have to have one of those ramps that you can like pull out, right? Like put out, so wheelchair users can access. Let me actually look this up. Do you have to have a ramp in Austria?
We did. Me and Galactics went to like a thrift store or something, and they had one of those. Like it just had like a little carrying handle, and they put it out for us.
Oh, so they're not mandated, but they are legally obliged to do it if it's in an area that guarantees barrier-free access, which they had on their website saying that it does.
Yeah.
So technically, I'm pretty sure we could like
report their asses.
Sue them for your pin if we wanted them.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so Eerie sadly hurt herself during those, and then like the last 3-4 days you were kind of a lot in pain, so we just came over to your hotel, and like even being able to say goodbye, you couldn't get out of bed, and I was such a wreck. I was like crying like a baby into your lap and into your chest. I smeared my snot and tears all over your shirt.
And I still have them. I'm gonna clone you.
Yay! No, then you won't come see me anymore.
No. I'd always come back to see the OG copy.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we did that day, and that day was still, oh my god. Okay, so that day was pretty fun, right? Being outside. But it was also so insane because literally the one day we decided to step outside, literally the one day we decided to step outside, within the first 10 minutes of actually being outside, we literally immediately witnessed a car crash.
Like like I'm laughing. It's not funny because someone got hurt. But there's this lady. She was like crossing a crosswalk on her bicycle, and it was a red light for the cars, and she got T-boned by a car that like I guess didn't see the red light and like was about to run the red light. She got like hit on the side really hard by a car. Her bike was like bent in half.
Yeah, it was fully like it was like a sandwich. It like folded together.
And I can't believe, as soon as first of all, the sound was sickening. It was such a loud like Bwah! Like the like thwap was horrible. Bro, and then she got up immediately.
That sound made me think I'm hallucinating at first because I was like, what the fuck? You know when that sound is that intense, you're like, that can't be real.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was so loud, and then we looked over, and yeah, that motherfucker.
She like popped up.
Here, how she popped up, and you have to imagine this street is like, it's a pretty huge road, right? It had like 3 or 4 lanes on each side, so either 6 or 8 lanes like total, because it's like a pretty like wide street, right?
Yeah, it was like a main road.
And they were like on the completely other side than where like we were standing from. So there were still other cars passing on this side, right? On like the other side that's like going towards this direction. And I see this motherfucker get up, and I'm like, oh my god, I hope she sits back down. Because what if she has like a concussion or something? Somebody get her to sit down.
Yeah.
But she sat down pretty quickly again, which thank god, bro.
Yeah, she like popped up, and someone like came out into the street to like help her off the street, which I was grateful for. But then she sat back down when she got to the sidewalk. She had to have been hurt bad because it was such a hard hit.
Yeah, but it was so typical. So just to explain why we're laughing, obviously we're not laughing about the accident itself.
Yeah.
It's just so typical that the one day we decide to go outside, something bad happens. It's so fucking typical.
Like I was there for 3 weeks, and it was like 2 days before I was gonna leave. We went outside to like look at stuff, and something horrible happened as soon as we stepped outside.
Literally, we're such like magnets for like
misfortune.
Yeah, misfortune. It's horrible. But the day was still pretty cool. I showed you around a lot of cool stuff.
It was awesome.
We had, I just enjoyed my time with you being here. It was emotionally wrecking having you leave again.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I did not like mentally I did not recover for I think I'll never recover from like, loved ones leaving,
Yeah.
and having to like be in a long distance friendship again. Obviously that's like always horrible, but specifically like the first, I want to say, week and a half, I was so useless for everything.
Girl,
like
I was so depressed. Like my mom picked us up from the airport and I had to like keep a brave face on for my mother because she was like excited to see me, like happy that I was home. So I was like, yeah, hey mom, let me tell you about my trip and give you these souvenirs I got for you. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. I missed that while I was gone. Happy Mother's Day and happy birthday, because I missed her birthday too. And so I gave her the stuff, and then she was like, okay, I'll get out of you guys' hair so you can unpack and stuff. As soon as the door closed behind her, I broke down sobbing, and I sobbed like nonstop for like 3 hours. Like I was inconsolable. And then I was so sad for like a week and a half. I was so depressed. I like didn't want to get out of bed. It was horrible.
Okay, I'm gonna expose Eerie here, okay?
Uh-oh.
On a very cutesy note, Eerie got, I think, so depressed that she just started copying the environment that I live in. You like bought a coffee machine because you missed my coffee.
Yeah, I did. I bought a coffee machine that I could not afford at the time, by the way. I put it on a credit card.
And I remember at some point you texted me, you were like not doing okay, and we had to like face call, like video chat.
Yeah.
For you to feel better at all.
I needed wife.
And I was so distraught. Well, because here is my thought process for this, right? Obviously we're both sick girlies, right? But in like different capacities. But we both get really exhausted from shit.
Yeah.
But I still, till this day, like every time, oh god, I'm gonna make myself cry again.
No.
But every time I think about the fact, even just the fact that you came over here, right? Or even just the fact that you even wanted to come over here. Like you as a wheelchair user took up that huge trip to like fly across the fucking ocean and know that you were gonna be in pain and jet lagged and spend all that money just to come and like see me. You know what I mean?
I would do it 1,000,000 times over.
I would do the same shit for you too if only America wasn't America right now. But
yeah. Completely understandable. But yeah,
like literally I still like every time I feel depressed, or every time, even recently, every time I start feeling bad about myself, being like, I'm so annoying, or I'm such a bad person, or I deserve everything bad, that like when you start spiraling, I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Literally the most amazing person in the entire universe was like, you're good enough and like worth enough to come visit and like hang out with.
You are diamonds and gold and platinum.
Shut up.
You really...
Shut up.
Bitch, I slept on the floor of the French airport for you.
My god, Eerie napped in my bed, and Eerie naps like Dracula.
I never noticed this before Amma pointed it out.
So cute. She naps in my... And I understand, right? Because it's because of her body that she needs to kind of like... How do you say it? I assume it's like best for your neck and everything to kind of give like some extra structure.
Yeah, I need to like be secure. Like I need to like kind of hold all my limbs together.
But it's so cute because she like full on like on her back, like so straight, completely symmetrical, with her hands crossed like over her like stomach, like right under her like chest. And I was just looking at her sleeping, and I was like, this is so fucking cute. It is very cute. I'm sure there's like a million other things we could tell you about us hanging out with each other. You know what I always have when I like, when you have like a huge event happening in your life, whether it was like a vacation or like, I don't know, you went somewhere and people are like, so what happened? And then you can't think of anything that happened, and it takes you like a while to just be together and like talk about everything.
Yeah.
But there are bigger news that came out of all of that. Could potentially be like the best thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Yeah. Okay, so me and Galactics had such an amazing time Well, we had an amazing time in Europe in general. Like, we were like, wow, we like really vibe with like the culture, and like we love that like the food tastes fresh and like not poisonous like American food tastes, and like all the like stuff that's good for the environment that we saw like in the community around us. We were just like, we were really inspired by like the lifestyle of people living there, and we were like, wow, this is amazing. Both in like the layover we had in France and in Austria, like both of the places we went to, we were like, this is amazing actually. And then like we realized hanging out with Amma that like that feeling that we had of just like sitting and yapping with someone that we have so much in common with and like hanging out for hours, like that's all we want out of life, is to just like be around like our chosen family. Because me and the Galactics, neither of us are close with like our blood relatives like at all. The only person I see is my mom, and that maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. And we're usually pretty lonely here. But it was like the best thing in the world to have like a real like an IRL friend that we could like hang out with, and it just like I felt so alive being there with you and talking with you. I was like, this is
gonna make me cry.
This is what life is supposed to be like having a sense of community and having someone that you feel like you can be yourself around and that makes you feel like you belong. That's what life is about. And so we were like, whatever it takes, we have to move closer to Amma. Like, we're gonna figure out a way. So we were planning for the Galactics to quit their job at the end of this year. We were gonna like save up some money and move into a smaller apartment so that they could quit their job. Well, I guess the universe had different plans for us, because the Galactics got fired a week after we got back from our trip.
Which is crazy.
Because
that played in so perfectly.
Yeah.
You also like severance pay, no?
Yeah. So if we had waited till the end of the year and the Galactics quit their job, they wouldn't have gotten any like severance or like benefits or anything. But because they got fired, they had to pay the Galactics severance pay. So the Galactics didn't have to work for another 3 months in a job that they hate. So they didn't have to work, and they're still getting paid because of the severance pay. So it actually ended up being like the best case scenario, because we're getting what we wanted, and that's the Galactics to not work at that job anymore and moving into a smaller apartment so we can save money. And they're actually getting paid still for like another, I think, 4 to 6 weeks. They still get paid. It's less, but it's something, you know, and we wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. So we're looking at a few different countries. Visas are really difficult, especially if you're like self-employed or on a fixed income. Like I make very little from Twitch. I make a little bit. It's like Twitch is like supplementary income for me, but I mostly live off of disability income. And then the Galactics, they also get disability because they were in the military. They get VA disability now. But just our disability together is like not a whole lot to live off of. And the only country we could find that would take us just on our disability pay as like a passive income visa, it's called like a non-lucrative visa, was France. So we started looking at France because France is pretty close to Austria, and we would have been able to take like a night bus to see each other. But then I looked closer at the visa details, and we would have had to sign a waiver saying that we wouldn't engage in any money-making activities at all for like 5 years until we could get a long residency card. I was like, man, it just like made me kind of nervous to sign away my right to make any extra money, because like right now with Twitch, if something happens and I have a hospital bill, which has happened before, I had a hospital bill I couldn't pay for, so I had a donathon, and then I was able to pay my medical bills. If I was on a visa where I couldn't make any money at all, I couldn't do that kind of thing. I would be on a completely fixed income.
I do really wonder though if donations would count towards that or not. Have you like really looked into that?
Yeah.
Because like not donations that go through Twitch at all. Like don't let it go through Twitch at all. More as like a like family and friends where people could send you like you could set up a goal and like manually say like, oh, I got a 20 donation here, 20 donation here, 80 from this person. Do you even think that would count towards it? Or is that more like, oh, your mom giving you like a 50 to go get yourself some food?
I think that's kind of a gray area. And I think it's kind of one of those things where like, you're probably fine if you get away with it. But if someone finds out about it and that you haven't been reporting it as income, you could get your visa taken away.
Oh.
Or like they won't renew your visa when it's time to renew it because they'll be like, oh, you had income and you didn't report it. So there's definitely gray areas with it. But like as a foreigner in another country, I would definitely want to err on the side of caution.
Of course.
Because our goal is to become long-term residents of a European country, if not like eventually citizens of a European country. So I definitely would be like a hardcore rule follower and try to follow the visa to the letter. The first place we were looking at was Spain because Spain has a digital nomad visa.
Spain and Italy, right? Both of them, I remember.
Yeah, they both have digital nomad visas. Italy is a lot more difficult because theirs is for like specific types of jobs, like for they call it like highly skilled whatever. It's like you have to like work in like certain
like the Japanese
sectors.
one.
Yeah. You have to work in like a certain industry to qualify for it. And then the Spanish digital nomad visa, that's what we were like, oh, we'll go with that one because including our disability pay, we could meet the income threshold if the Galactics were able to like build up a clientele for their editing services. But then we found out that our disability income would not apply to that visa. Like all of the income for which is weird, right? All of the income for the like minimum threshold you have to meet has to come from your like online like job or whatever. And we're like, oh well, that's impossible because it has to be like 5,000 euros or something. And we're like, there's no way the Galactics can make 5k euros a month like editing YouTube videos for people. Like not anytime soon at least. So then we were like, what else can we do? So we're looking at Germany now because Germany has Germany is one of the easier countries to immigrate to actually.
Yeah.
They have like a self-employed...
Austria for a fact is like one of the hardest.
Yes. Yeah, obviously that's where we looked first because I wanted to be as close to Amma as possible. But it's like impossible unless you have like a very, very in-demand job or like a PhD in some sort of like research science or like medical thing. It's like impossible. Or
yeah, guys.
If you like,
see us getting married anytime soon, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Mind your own business.
Don't worry about it. Mind your own business.
So we were like, well, Austria is out because we're not ever gonna qualify for
at
that.
Least
probably.
For now, yeah.
For now,
is like the first like touchdown on like as a base country, yeah.
Yeah. But Germany has a self-employment visa. And passive income does count towards the like income that where you can like kind of make a case of being like, I have this much in passive income and then I make this much from my self-employed activities to like try to prove to the authorities that like you can cover your living expenses. They take like the whole picture into account. So that's the direction we're kind of moving in right now. So back to learning German. We started learning German, then we started learning Spanish, then we started learning French. Now we're back we went full circle. We're learning German again. We still have some looking around to do at different visas, but our long-term goal is to move to Europe on like a permanent basis to be closer to wife and yay, and so we can see each other. Like I want to see you at least once a month, if not more.
Oh, well, the thing is, if you move anywhere close to me, like if it's like close enough where we can go by like a night bus or a night train, right?
Mm,
I literally would not care. I would come, like we would like, take turns visiting at least once a month. It just
yeah,
has to
yeah.
happen. That's just
At least.
that's just the thing that has to happen.
Yes.
Obviously, if you end up like moving somewhere where it's a little further and we need to take a plane, we would still be totally able to see each other at least what 5, 6 times a year.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah.
is still so fucking amazing considering that right now we wouldn't even know, especially with like the state of the world right now, right? We
Mm,
wouldn't even know when the next time could possibly be that we could meet up, right?
yeah. And like
Um,
just the cost of the flight is an inhibiting
yeah.
factor because flights from the US to Austria are very expensive because it's a lot of
Yeah,
miles.
yeah, and
It's far away.
yeah, and when you live in Europe, obviously I'm also hopefully like as soon as my thing with the government that I'm waiting for goes through, I'm also like hopefully moving soon to a bigger apartment. So even when you do come visit me, there will be like space for you to stay at my place, even with the Galactics.
Yeah.
So, everything is just cheaper. Because if you would just come by for like 2, 3 nights, why would you get a hotel for that?
Yeah,
In that
exactly.
sense.
I could just crash on your
Literally
couch or
just
whatever.
yeah. No, in my bed with me.
Yeah.
The frick fuck?
Put
But
the
yeah, it would make
Galactics in the
everything so much
dog bed.
easier. It would also, it would kind of be cool, even like thinking outside of just being able to. Well, first of all, obviously, the main reason for it would just be that we could be together, right?
Yeah.
That we could both have like that source of friendship and love and appreciation IRL. Because as much as I love you and I feel your love as well over the internet, it's not the same as when I get to hug you IRL. It just
Yeah,
isn't,
it's not
right?
the same.
Like whenever I had one really rough patch when you were here where I was not doing good for like 2 nights, and I didn't really like I didn't have the capacity to hang out, but I still came over to your place for like an hour or so just to like lay next to you, and we just cuddled, and after that I like felt so much better immediately.
Yeah. It literally like gives your brain oxytocin and stuff.
Literally.
Like it gives your brain the chemicals to like make happiness whenever you're like close to someone you love.
Literally. So yeah, that hopefully all works out. But even outside of like everything that like what do you call it? Even outside of, the mental and like emotional support that we could give each other, it could also just be so cool because we could genuinely set up, for example, even for the podcast, right? We could like genuinely record it with each other in person and have like a proper setup for everything, or for
so
other
cool.
videos or like smaller programs or whatever we want. We could like, because I feel like if we got to support each other even in our content creation IRL a lot more than we already do, I feel like we could do so much more and like still keep ourselves healthy.
Yeah.
So that would just be so cool.
It would.
Yeah, and just having Eerie close would be so nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eerie is also currently in the process already of like a lot of happening in her life, because you're moving, right, to downsize?
Yes, we're downsizing. We're downsizing a lot. So right now,
yeah, like same as my apartment.
Yeah. So right now we're in like a 1,200 square foot apartment. We're moving into like a 490 square foot apartment. So we're gonna have like 60% less space. Or maybe more. Or less. It's a lot less space. So we're getting rid of a lot of stuff. We're selling a lot of our stuff. Rent is gonna be a lot cheaper. It's gonna be like over $1,000 cheaper, so we'll be able to save some money, hopefully. And then it's just a matter of saving up and learning a language and figuring out our visa stuff. I'm hoping
like finalizing the plan.
Yeah, finalizing the plan and then like starting to like move towards it. But like first, before we can do any of that, we have to like move and get settled into our new apartment and like settled into our new budget and stuff. And get the because the Galactics have to come up with like a portfolio before they can start posting listings on VGen. But they are gonna start. They're almost done making portfolio pieces. So they should be able to start offering services like by the end of July. So
shout out to the Galactics right here. By the way, we'll put it on the screen. We'll put it in the description. If you need anybody for editing services and you want to support the whole situation that we just explained, please consider hiring them.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
I'm not just saying this because I like them or whatever, Baka.
Baka.
They're genuinely
so funny.
So funny. They're the funniest people I know. Hilarious, excellent comedic timing. They started.
I laughed so hard when I watched the Sons of the Forest video that they edited.
Right? Wasn't it so good? And
I laughed so hard.
They're editing another Sons of the Forest video right now, and like the stuff that they're learning and figuring out like so quickly, I'm just like it's blowing me away, like how quickly they're learning everything.
Hell yeah.
I think they are a very, very good editor, and I think like with every project they do, they're gonna get even better and better. So definitely check them out. They're gonna be doing. They can do short form content. They can edit VODs into YouTube videos. I think they're gonna offer some writing services too, because they're a really good writer. They won some writing awards actually. So if you need any writing services, definitely check out their VGen. And we will link it. Okay, I'm done.
Everywhere.
I'm done peddling Galactics.
Actually, on the note of Galactics, because obviously I love you and you're my favorite person alive, and you're my wife and my literal soul sister and my family and everything. But me and the Galactics had like interacted every here and then, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that, but we never fully had like a conversation by ourselves before meeting up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hope we're gonna like not get along. Obviously we're gonna get along, but like, I was like, oh, I hope I won't be too shy or we won't be okay. Bro, I think me and the Galactics yapped just as much as you and I did.
100%. 100%. Like
I felt so comfortable around the Galactics so quickly, and the humor was on the same wavelength. The mindset was on the same wavelength. I didn't feel awkward or weird about anything, right? We had the same type of humor, the same kind of jokes.
It made me so happy.
Very, very almost like exactly the same worldviews as well, which is obvious because like you and I have those, so you also wouldn't, live with somebody
I
who
wouldn't be
doesn't
with
have
someone.
that.
Yeah.
But it was really nice just like experiencing that between me and the Galactics as well, on like that friendship level, being like, oh, this is also just another really fucking amazing, hilarious, awesome, great person that's I'm glad is now part of my life, and it was just really fucking amazing. So shout out Galactics.
The three of us had really good like friend chemistry. Like it was just so awesome. I was like, man, it was like the first time in my adult life that I've been like, this is what it feels like to have like a friend group of like people that you have a lot in common with, and like you're like vibe with the same humor and views of the world and stuff. It was so cool. And I would get up to go to the bathroom, and I would like hear them yapping in the other room, and I was just like I was so chuffed about it. I was like, my two favorite people in the whole world get along, and it makes me so happy.
It was really fun. It was really great. It was beautiful. And I can't wait. I know, obviously, planning is... Oh my god, by the way, while we're talking about planning, this bitch over here, oh my fucking god. Okay, when somebody tells you like, oh yeah, I really want to do this, right? And even if they're actually set on doing it, I was like, okay, it might take her like a week or so to start looking into stuff, or a month, thinking about it, planning stuff. Maybe once she's back home, she also might be like, actually, let's not do it for now, maybe in 5 years or whatever, right? So Eerie travels home. It takes her like about 24 hours to like fully travel home with everything, right? Like it took you a while.
A long trip.
Literally, she travels home, she sleeps like a couple hours, and then we, start talking properly again, like after she's like rested and everything. And immediately she's like, yeah, we started selling all our stuff immediately because we're moving to a different apartment to downsize to save on money. Galactics is gonna cancel their job, like, stop going to the job, like stop doing the job and everything. I was like, what? You literally just got back home, girl.
I'm like, whenever I have an idea, I'm like a freight train. Like, you cannot stop me.
No, girl, I love that. I was like, holy fuck, because that made me so... I think hearing you actually set all of that into plan made it a little easier coming out of the depressive phase after you left, right? because it was like, oh, but there's now new possibilities, you know? You could be here soon.
Yeah.
I just gotta have patience now.
Yeah. So I'm the engine, the Galactics are the brakes. Sometimes I need someone to pump the brakes a little bit because I get really excited about things and I start freaking out like it's happening tomorrow. And I'm like, I gotta sell all my earthly belongings. I need to come up with $10,000 right now. And I need to get my visa approved, and I need to know German and French yesterday. And I've this past week, I was kind of like freaking out because I was like, I need to get everything done right now. And the Galactics were like, the Galactics were like, we got back a month ago. We haven't even moved into our new apartment here yet. You need to chill out a little bit because like all of this is gonna take time. And I was like, okay, yeah,
Beautiful.
you know, I probably got ahead of myself a little bit. I tend to get ahead of myself when I'm excited.
No, you did perfect, because the Galactics cannot stand in the way of you and your wife, okay? it just can't happen.
So I've been trying to take a deep breath and take it one step at a time, because we do have to, like, still finish selling our stuff and move into this smaller apartment and get settled in there. And then we'll probably be there for like a year and a half before we can like apply for a visa. So I need to take a deep breath so that I don't freak out and give myself a heart attack.
You know what my thought was when you were starting on planning to move here, specifically like to Austria, and specifically like, you know, if you were to like actually move to like where I live. You know what my thought immediately was? I was like, oh my god, we could go do like that program I sometimes do at like the daytime clinic for like mental health together.
Yippee!
I was like, we can go see a psychologist together.
Psychology date! Yahoo!
Yay!
Let's go be crazy together. Teehee.
Again, if I get institutionalized again, we can do it
together. Yay!
Oh my fucking god. No, but I had the absolutely most amazing time. Seeing Eerie plan so much and change so much about her life has also made me like really motivated, right? To how do you call it? Take the bull by its balls? No, what do you say?
Take the bull by its horns. It's my life and I'll do what I want with it.
Because you know, the thing with like struggling with your health a lot of the time is like being in that limbo between you wanting to take your life back, but also you fighting every day just to survive that day.
Yeah, it makes you feel powerless a lot, like helpless.
Yeah, because you're like, I want to take my life back and like start doing things again. I want to do this and this and this, but like every day you're just focused on like surviving and like being okay with like getting up and not passing out and shit like that.
It starts to feel like impossible to plan long term.
Yeah. But I've gotten way more motivated. I've been thinking every day, being like, no, I haven't been outside in 2 days. You have to go right now. Yes. And you have to be outside. Yes. And go to stores and treat yourself to cafes if you want it, and matcha. It's okay. You're allowed to enjoy life even as a sick girl, right?
Yes. You have to.
So even if it's just tiny steps, it's just been like really good. Also, like after Eerie left, I've been like trying to, how do you say it? I've been trying to take my life back little by little. This might sound super fucking insignificant to somebody who's healthy, right? But to somebody who's not healthy, I've been trying to like, you know, I dyed my hair because I've been wanting to do that for a while. I've been trying to do my makeup as much as possible just to feel like I'm doing something and feel like I'm, you know, taking care of myself.
Yeah.
I bought like a whole new resume of like skincare. I've been doing that more again, and you know, just like taking care of yourself, feeling like those are the first steps. Or like doing my hair again, right? I've been like trying to do cute little hairstyles and stuff like that, and even tiny things like that feel like a huge step if usually you're so used to not being able to get out of your bed.
Yeah, it really is so significant.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
So that's been really you too. I'm proud of us both. We're pretty cool, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
We're pretty cool. Yeah, we're pretty cool.
I feel like meeting each other was one of those like pivotal moments in life where I'm like, this has put me on a very, I mean, meeting you in general like 2 years ago was a pivotal moment of my life that I feel like put me on like a positive path. But meeting you in person, it was like the catalyst that like started like affecting like IRL change and like inspiring me to like actually change things in my real life.
No, girl, cause same. I've been like even before meeting you, right? But specifically, well, no, not before. Sorry, hold on. Like after meeting you, but specifically after meeting you IRL. Now instead of being like, I don't even want to think about the future, I'm like, okay, but think about how 5 years from now everything could be. Like I have hope for the future again. I'm like, I could be better at this, and you know, I could be doing better in this section, and this could be better, and I could be living somewhere great, and I could be in a great situation, and then also I'll be surrounded by you and like friends, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for life now again.
Oh my gosh. Now I'm you're gonna make me cry.
If you cry, I'll cry. Girl, we've been like crying the last 3 episodes. Stop crying.
When we would talk on the phone or like on Discord calls like pretty regularly with each other, like before we met IRL, and I would say it was very infrequent that I would hear you say something like optimistic about the future. But I feel like lately you've been so like inspired and optimistic and positive, and I'm just so proud of you. Like you've made so many like huge leaps in your like mindset, and like step like actions you've taken for yourself, and I'm just so proud of you.
Okay, I'm gonna kick you now because otherwise I'll cry, so come here. Did you feel that? Did you feel that? Yeah, you should. But yeah, lots of amazing things happening. Oh, also to kind of like bring back the point I was making earlier with like Eerie kind of like nesting after meeting me and trying to like replicate my environment. It was so cute because when she was like planning on like when they were like planning on moving to the new apartment, she was like, I'm just gonna steal your layout.
Yeah. 1,000,000%. I like stole Alma's apartment layout like almost verbatim. I changed like how like the direction stuff is pointing in a little bit, but I really like how you use like your wardrobes to like separate the studio apartment into like looking like 2 rooms. So we're gonna do that too. Yeah.
Because in my apartment, I kind of have it because I live in a 1-room apartment. It's just like a studio apartment, like no loft or anything, right? Where you could have like an extra like bed up there, so it feels like it's separate. I don't have that. It's literally just 1 room. Like the kitchen is even in there. The only room that's like the only stuff that's not in here is like the bathroom, right? I do have like a separate bathroom, obviously, because that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Although I've seen apartments where the shower and I've seen apartments where the shower is literally right next to the kitchen.
It's so weird.
And like the toilet as well, and it's all literally separated by like a curtain. Okay, people are insane for what they will try and sell you for, like what, $600 a month.
Yeah,
but okay. But yeah, I've done it in a way where I put like a wardrobe in the middle of my room, and so my bed is like against the wall, and then on the other side the wardrobe, so you have to kind of crawl into the bed from like below, like right from like the end of the bed. And I've left like little shelves opened, like so that because the window is on the other side of the wardrobe, so I've put like little shelves so that the fresh air can still come to my bed. And I really like it because I also have like curtains, and if you close the curtains and everything, it literally feels like you're in a different room. Which is really good for because my PC and everything is right next to my bed, so a lot of the times, for everybody who doesn't know, like specifically for mental health, right, there is a huge concept that is called sleep hygiene.
Oh yeah.
Which doesn't come just with like you being hygienic and stuff like that. It's like about everything that like includes your sleep environment, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you work and sleep in the same room. If you work and sleep in the same room, you could have such a hard time falling asleep because you'll constantly see your workplace and be like, but I could do another video, or I could send out another, whatever you work for, like a report or whatever.
It keeps your mind from going into relax mode.
Yeah. Your brain has like a really hard time just like calming down and being like, no, this is my relax zone, right? So for example, I try and never work on anything from my bed, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't, even though I have like a laptop as well, I don't try and edit from my bed. I don't try and clip from my bed. I don't try to do anything from my bed. Like my bed is for resting and sleeping. I have hiccups.
Oh.
And yeah, when you have everything in one room, it makes it really hard. So like separating stuff like that. Also, I'm kind of like beginning when I moved here, I had like a pretty huge friend group because I moved, you know, for university. Like I went here to university, and I knew I am very much a person. I love hosting, right? I love hosting. I love preparing food. I love preparing drinks. And I was like, if I don't separate my bed, people would sit in their outside clothes on my bed, and I don't want that.
Yuck.
I do not want that. So that was also like one of the main reasons I wanted it separate. But yeah, it works really well. It still gives you like an optical illusion of having like a separate room. So
yeah, for sure,
makes sense.
Your apartment is super cozy.
Cafe Ama?
Yeah, Cafe Ama. We called it Cafe Ama because we would go there and drink all of Ama's coffee. Visiting you like helped reinforce in my mind that I really prefer to live in like a smaller, cozier space.
Oh yeah. I've been talking to my chat about this recently, like specifically after you and I met, and like we talked about it as well a bit. I don't think, even if I was a millionaire, I don't think I would feel comfortable living in like a gigantic house.
No, that would scare the shit out of me.
I'd be so overwhelmed. And specifically, right, even outside of like it being kind of freaky, even for like mental health reasons, if you have like a really like hardcore episode, right, where you can't do anything, like, and your entire house starts getting dirty, and then you start feeling worse about that because you can't keep up with the cleaning, right, because you're so out of it.
Oh my god, just thinking about it,
everything feels dirty. That would be worse.
Just thinking about that is like inducing panic.
Anxiety.
Like anxiety, yeah. Because like I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and even like if I'm sick for a few days and the Galactics are like busy or they're like having a tough time mentally because they're neurodivergent as well, if we're like both not doing well and stuff starts to like pile up, I get so like overwhelmed, and I get like so like anxious and like sad about our environment whenever it gets like dirty or messy or whatever. And that's just in like a small 2-bedroom apartment. I couldn't imagine having like a 2-story house. Like, no, I would freak out. I would burn the building down.
Like, because my parents, like, my family's originally from Bosnia, right? And we have a house in Bosnia. Well, we have two, like the house my father grew up in, and then like, you know, the area where my mom grew up in. But we only go to one of them, and it's like a pretty new house. We love that house, right? I'm actually going there pretty soon. It's gonna be my first time like traveling back to, you know, the home country in like what, 5 years at this point, since I've gotten really sick, and I'm really excited about it. And I love that house. I love that house with all of my heart, right? It's like literally the perfect house, but only if we're all there.
Yeah, it has to. Yeah, big houses need to be full of life.
Bro, whenever I went there and I stayed there by myself, because sometimes I would just like go to Bosnia by like bus, right, and just be there by myself because I really loved being in Bosnia always. Like this is a whole other thing. We can talk about that in a second. But anyways, whenever I went back by myself, I was like, this is too big. I cannot deal with this. And that was even still in like a healthy state, right? And now in like a sick girl state, I'm like, nah, I like it cozy and cuddly.
Yeah.
That's all I need. Oh my god. But yeah, we'll see what the future brings. I hope it all works out. The thing that I always say, I think I've also told you this a million times, in the end, everything always works out.
It always does, yeah.
You always find a way to deal with bullshit. You always find a way to reach whatever you were, you know, working towards. You always end up in the situation that you wanted it to. It might be harder for some people. It might not be as hard in other regions or like areas or whatever you're planning on doing. Whatever it is, in the end, life finds a way to work out. It always does. It always does.
Yeah, it really does.
So whenever... Yeah, and it's like one of those things I try and tell myself when I start feeling myself spiraling. I'm like, you've made it this far, and you're like doing pretty well for yourself.
Exactly.
You know? Of course, it could be better, or it could also be worse. It could be a lot worse.
there's no such thing as how it's supposed to be. There's only how it is.
Literally. But I'm trying to stay patient now for the next foreseeable multiple months, until we actually know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But like, I think I've been talking about you moving close literally every single day of my life since like, you know, you've landed on the decision of doing it, because I'm just so excited about it.
Me too.
I'm so happy about it. Not even just for the fact of us being together, but also just of like out of a, you know, me being happy for you perspective.
Yeah.
You know, like seeing you do something for your own future and doing something that you want, and not just because you kind of have to do it in that moment, right? Because there is no other option right now. Seeing you want to do something, seeing you be motivated and stuff like that is like just makes me really happy for you.
Aw, thanks.
But we're so gay, bro.
So gay.
Yeah.
We gotta get it all out in the next like 6. How long is June?
Oh yeah. Oh right.
Pride month is
guys,
almost over.
After 6 days. No, I have to go back to being straight. I can't be queer anymore. No. Because that's how it works, guy. Once Pride month is over, you cannot be queer anymore.
You can't. They take away your queer license.
Yeah, they literally take it away. It's gone. It's gone. It's like a subscription, right?
Yeah.
And you had like a free trial, and you run out of it.
Yeah. they cancel your free trial. They try to charge your credit card, and when it bounces, they're like, "Nah, give me that shit."
Back to being straight.
Back to being straight.
Oh my god. But yeah, we shall see what the future brings. I hope it brings a lot of positive things. Specifically, obviously, most important above everything else for us, just like health-wise and mental-wise. But also, you know, content-wise on like a whole different level. We could do a lot and make a lot of cool things and support each other greatly. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm excited too. I love you so much.
Also, I love you so much. It's also been great since even you went back, because before Galactics like got fired, you guys were on night shift.
Yeah, oh my god, it sucked so much.
And now you're finally on day shift, so now I actually get like proper hours to speak to you and like just chat to you during the day. Yeah. And even when we do collab now, we can actually play for like 5-6 hours if we want to, and not just like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Yeah, it's the best.
So even that's just been amazing.
I feel less crazy also now that we're on days. I wake up like around 9:30 or 10 in the morning, which isn't like super early, but it's still early enough to like see daylight for most of the day. Whereas before,
but I feel like 9:30 or 10 a.m. is like a super normal time to wake up if you like work from home.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm a content creator. I don't have to like wake up and go anywhere, you know? Like I just like get up and wash my face and I'm like, okay, ready for the day. Yay. But before, I was waking up at like 3 or 4 p.m. and like the sun was setting in a few hours, and my mental health got really bad. Like towards the end there of night shift, I was like kind of paranoid. I was like I was in a dark place. Because you feel so detached from the world. Yes, I felt so detached from reality.
Because I have that a lot too when I isolate myself in my apartment. Because you saw my apartment. I have one window in my apartment and it doesn't show you anything. You literally stare at like a wall. There is nothing there.
You have to stick your head out the window and then look up at the sky to see
to see the sky. But you don't see anything. You don't see human people. You don't you see nothing. You see nothing. So when I self-isolate, I get like so bad mentally because I completely forget that there's like a world out there.
Yeah.
And like people, and then you take a walk outside and you're like, oh my god, yeah, there's like so much out there. But the same as like when you like have a completely different rhythm from everybody else, you don't like, you feel so disconnected and separate from everything. So you feel like you're in a different universe.
Yeah, it's not good.
But I keep looking at the little boxes. They're so cute,
right? I've been looking
They're
at them
so
the
cute.
whole time.
Yeah, the art for it is so cute, and they're just sweet. I love it when we have community members that we share, right?
Yeah.
And whenever they get us like a gift, they get it for us both.
Yeah.
In the sense of like, well, I know they'd be happy to have it with their wife.
It's so cute. It's so sweet.
It's so cute because I've had some of my community members be like, if I got you an art piece, right, from an artist, would you want it to be Eerie in there or your dog Malou? And I'm like, what the fuck?
Which one of your dogs would you like in the picture, madam?
Which one of your dogs would you like? And it's stretched.
Good stretch.
Oh my god. Well, we're just chit-chatting now because I think we got the most important things that we kind of wanted to talk about kind of out of the way, and now we're just gonna chit-chat. So I did an event recently, and it was a Minecraft bingo event.
Oh my gosh, that was so
And it was
cool.
great fun.
It was so
It was really cool. I really want to do more with that mod pack. I kind of want to do, I think, like a stream where I go 1v1 against like my community members, right? But it was so funny because I did not expect a Minecraft bingo to induce like heart issues into people.
Everyone in like the pre-game like voice chat, everyone was like, "Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I'm freaking out." And like everyone was having heart palpitations. It was
Everybody was,
so funny.
like, even during the rounds, people were like, "I can't breathe."
It's like chill, bro.
A
It's
friendly match
Minecraft
and
bingo.
it's Minecraft. So funny because like, okay, there were some people in there, right? Like, okay, well, you or Juki or Sob, right? Where I was like, of course they're gonna be nervous because that's just, you know, they just are nervous wrecks.
Yeah.
But then there were also people who are usually so cool about everything, like Carlisle, and even he was like, what the, like when he joined the match, he was like, wait, why is my heart racing? And it was so funny. It was so funny. I was laughing so much. I had such a hard time like holding back my laugh during stream because I didn't want to be laughing over everybody the entire time.
No, you should have. You should have laughed in all of our faces.
Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. Shoutouts to Zeri for winning.
Yes, I feel so much better about losing my round now because my round was against Zeri, and
the first round, yeah.
The first round, yeah. So I was like, I don't feel bad about losing now because they won the whole thing.
Yeah, but also, girl, oh my god, let me tell you guys about her round. So Zeri had found like some of the easier things, right? And Zeri was like a couple ahead of Eerie in the bingo because it was like a lockout bingo. So if your opponent finds a thing, it gets scratched off of your bingo, so you can't find it anymore, right? I mean, you can find it.
Like you don't get credit for it.
It doesn't count towards your. Yeah, it doesn't go towards your. Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. And then Eerie did a huge clutch up and in like one go got like 5 fields in one go. And I was like, whoa. And you literally caught up with Zeri. I think you were like 1 for 1, or maybe you were like 1 point below. Yeah. But then Zeri found like the last point and still won because it was like running out of time.
Yeah.
But you did a huge clutch up because I remember even the chat was like, holy clutch, what the fuck?
I locked in. As soon as I found iron, I locked in. I was like, I might have a chance.
Yeah.
And then when there was like 15 seconds left, I started to drown myself in Minecraft because I was like, there's no use. I can't find 2 more points.
But it was great. It was so much fun. It was just, I just have so much fun planning events. First of all, I love planning events like that,
You're good at it.
Genuinely think, thank you. I also genuinely think I would like to reach out more to like creators even outside of our friend group, right? Yeah. Just to host more like bigger events. Because I have a really great time planning them. I don't get stressed about planning, right? I like planning. Okay, here is how I work. You know when you like, okay, for example, today, my PC is coming, right? My community was kind enough, they like funded me a new PC. All fucking amazing. Thank you so much, guys. By the way, shout outs to you all. Yippee. But my PC should be coming today. Well, most of the parts. There's like one part that's gonna be coming in on Friday, so like in 2 days, which is the CPU. But so I have a PC coming in, and I have a to-do list for the to-dos of what I have to do once the PC comes here. Like, I'm a person, I make to-do lists for planning to plan. Do you understand what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
I love detailed planning. To-do lists make me come. I'm not even joking. It like sexually arouses me. I love planning so much. And it's always like such a great feeling getting to see people that you interact with hang out with each other, and then they also vibe and they're like, whoa, this person was really cool. Thank you for, introducing me to them to the event, and that I finally got to hang out with them and that I got to talk to them. Or a lot of VTubers are really shy. I'm very shy myself. I barely reach out to people, but events make it easier to reach out to people.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, hey, I have this really cool thing. There will be a lot of other people as well, so you don't have to feel awkward about just talking to me.
Yeah,
do you want to join? Yeah, and it's always so great. So I love planning.
I agree that like group or like multi-people events, it takes so much pressure off of like socializing with new people. It makes it so much easier.
So much easier. But yeah, I would love to host a couple more. I have a couple already in my head. I have like an Elden Ring thing that I have planned. I have like a general streamer thing, and I have like a Tetris thing that I still want to do.
I'm so excited about the Tetris thing. I've been playing Tetris on my phone, like preparing.
Hell yeah.
I've been training.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We shall see what else we have in plans. I'm glad that you've been feeling better a bit the last couple of days, because you were really struggling to like really get back in the groove after like coming back from the trip. And I feel like you've been more consistent the last like week and a half. You have like maybe a day or two in between where you've been like really exhausted and like couldn't do anything, but you seem to be doing better. So that is good to see, and I'm excited to do more things with you. And we finally need to pick up properly on like the co-working Wednesdays, because we've set our goal for ourselves, because Wednesdays I don't stream and Eerie doesn't stream. Or well, now you stream.
Now I stream.
You kind of like change your thing.
I don't start till like 3 hours from now, so
yeah, and we've like, because Eerie is like, I need somebody to sit down with me to force myself into working.
Yeah,
so I will force Eerie into co-working every Wednesday.
Yes. Yes.
Because I do it anyways too. So yeah. Do you have anything else you'd want to talk about today?
I just want everyone to know that Amadea VT is really cool, and she's the best person in the whole world, and I love her so much.
People to know that Eerie Canary is even cooler, and I love her even more. I love you even one more than you will ever love me. Literally,
that's not possible. It's literally not possible.
Girl, oh my god, that like being best friends with you literally brought like one of those childhood dreams into existence, of the thing where like when people mention you, they don't just mention you, or like when they think about something about you, they immediately think of the other person as well.
Yeah, we're a
like
package
we're
deal.
Just like we're literally just a package deal now. No, everybody, anytime my chat says something about this, or I say, oh, I do this, and they're like, oh, I'm sure Eerie is excited too, and I'm like, oh, no.
It's so cute. I love it.
I love you even more though.
I love you more.
No, I love you more. But yes, hopefully the recordings for this should be more consistent now again, which should be working out fine.
Yes.
I've had a great time talking to you today, even if we were in boxes. This was still freaking amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was so good to talk to you. I needed some time with you. I feel good.
Yeah.
now.
Oh, we barely like talked to each other the last week. Last week was kind of stressful for both of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I love you. As always, guys, make sure you like and subscribe, because you owe it to us, because we're cool. The fuck.
Yeah. Look at these sick ass boxes we have.
Literally. Do you have a box that's cool? I don't think so.
I don't think so. So you owe us a subscribe.
You owe us a subscribe. But yeah, as always, our main platforms have always and probably will always be Twitch. Yep. You can find us on our separate channels. We do collabs mostly. Still, actually, we're kind of getting back into it, doing collabs every Sunday now together. As the wives with our friend Riani as well.
Yes.
We do also have separate YouTube channels. We have TikToks, Twitter. What else do we have? I don't know. All the things.
Everything.
We have all of them. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe. I don't know.
Smash
do
that
everything
like button.
everywhere. Smash that like button.
Fist that subscribe.
We shall see you next next time.
Yeah,
with next
time.
episode. Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
I love you.
I love you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye now.